thanks for making the Just an Opinion channel your choice for range time buffoonery. All right, so what I'm going to share with you today, and I have it covered here to protect it from the sun, not so I can be dramatic and go ta-da, but you know, ta-da. Two beautiful and I think pretty awesome revolvers, both from Smith & Wesson, both chambered in 357 Magnum. And the good news there is, of course, right, boys and girls, that means we can shoot 38 Special too, which is more funner and more cheaper. All right, so I'm not going to crawl way down deep into the details on these two guns. I have done that already. Individually, the two of them each have a review on Guns America from yours truly. So if you want to know all the details and see lots of high-res photos and all that good stuff, go to Guns America. There's a YouTube video, and of course there's the online article. So the purpose of today's video is just to have some fun with two guns that I've been dying to get back out to the range with, and you may not be familiar with. So I thought I'd bring you along and let you see them. First off, the 686, this is a -6 686 from the Performance Center, and it is made to run in competition. It is a gorgeous satin finished stainless steel 357 Magnum on an L frame, and it is fantastic. Also from the Performance Center, the Model 19, reborn and sort of redefined in the Carry Comp edition that you see right here. It is also a 357 Magnum, of course. These two guns were designed for two different purposes. The 686 from the Performance Center is made to be a performance gun. It's made to shoot competitions. That's really its whole purpose in life. The Model 19 Performance Center Carry Comp, as that name might suggest, is definitely a contender for an everyday carry. If you like to carry a revolver, you're gonna have to convince me why you could do better than this one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to shoot a whole lot of different ammo, not the least of which is going to be Sig Sauer Elite Performance ammo. SIG provides ammo to the channel, and I appreciate that. Okay, let's start out with the 686 Performance. Shooting 357 Magnum, this is Sig Sauer Elite Performance ammo, and I'm going to start out on my little pink mini ADAP. All the steel targets you see today were provided to the channel by Tactical AR 500 targets. They are awesome. As you can see, this gun does a great job handling the 357. Even though it is not that big a gun. It's fairly light for an all stainless steel revolver. That should be 6. Alright, so I was pushing those a little to the right, which is kind of interesting. Next up is going to be the Carry Comp Model 19. This is a new for 2019 rebirth of the Model 19. I absolutely love this gun. This is, well, we'll talk about that. What I like and don't like, and whether I have a favorite or not as we go. But man, I hope these clouds stay. That much I do know. All right. By the way, I'm about 15 yards away from that target. So it's no cakewalk. This is a little 3-inch barrel, and look how nicely it handles that round, because it has that compensator out front. Front of the barrel is ported at the top. And that too handles the 357 extremely well. Okay, I refilled the Carry Comp. I'll keep that one going for a minute. Man, it is hot out. Humid is what it is. Should be 6. Yeah, man, this thing just, it handles It's a K-frame. First of all, Model 19 is a K-frame gun, which is a small gun, and with a 3-inch barrel shooting full 357 loads, it really handles it beautifully because of that port at the top. Okay, moving back now to the 686. Talking about grip for a minute. The 686 comes with this Hogue style Smith & Wesson rubber grip. It has finger grooves, which I'm not always a fan of, but these just tend to fit perfectly. So that's the thing with finger grooves. If they fit your hand nice, you like them, and if they don't, you hate them. And that's the problem with them. But these do fit my hand nice, and I like them. This gun has amazing sights. That big orange fluorescent sight out front is incredible. Now you can see this is a larger gun. You can see how much more recoil there is because it doesn't have that port that the carry comp has. Okay, it should be 6. I can't always count that high. Let me try putting some on paper. I'm going to find out where I'm missing. This is Remington now, 357 Magnum. It is a copper jacketed lead hollow point, and it's actually pretty hot stuff. So, starting with the 686, again, 15 yards. Those squares, those black squares are 1 inch. So I'm going to try and hold right under it. What am I, about 1.5 inches low? Okay, it looks like I am all over the place. What ails me? All right, I'll go to the top dot, top square. Can a dot be square shaped? Model 19 carry comp. Doesn't have nearly that glowing sight. It's got black on black sights. Man, I have turned the suck dial all the way to 11 today, haven't I? Well, how was that for some fine shooting, huh? Yeah, I think I pegged the suckometer on that one. So, you know, on any given day at the range, you're going to shoot better or you're not going to shoot as good. And that was definitely not my best day. And trust me, I have shot both of these guns much better than I did that day. I did redeem them a little bit when I put my hand loads in. Maybe I was, I don't know, maybe I was just extra flinchy with the 357 on that particular day or something. But trust me, both of these guns shoot much better and much more accurately than what I was making it look like. I do have full reviews on both of these revolvers on Guns America, and they're both relatively recent. Should be easy to find with a quick search. Like I say, the 686 from the Performance Center is really all about competition. This is your match gun. If you are a revolver shooter or you want to be a revolver shooter in matches, this would be a fantastic one to start with because out of the box, it's got a lot of the bells and whistles that revolver guys add onto their guns later. And if you just like a really well-built 357 Magnum that you could carry, or certainly keep in the home for home defense, and tame down that 357 recoil with this port, this one I highly recommend. I fell in love with this gun the first time I shot it. And on top of being incredibly practical, it's gorgeous. I love these wood grips. It also comes with a set of rubber grips similar to this, but I really just prefer it with the wood grips. I think it's not only nicer looking, but it also feels better in the hand. All right, I'm going to try some 38 special loads. If you want to mix 38 special and 357, which I almost always do, it's good to shoot the 357 first for a couple of reasons. Number one, get the hot stuff out of the way, and then the 38 feels even nicer. But number two, you know, the 357 is not going to leave any kind of a ring for the 38. But if you go back and forth, if you alternate, you should be fine. All right, consider that my public service announcement for the day. Now let's try 38 special, starting with the 686 and going for that same bottom square. You see the difference? And you can definitely feel the difference. The guns are a whole lot more enjoyable with 38 special in them. Now I've lost count. It's a shame when you can't even count to 6, isn't it? Let's go to the Model 19 now. Model 19 carry comp. If I was going to carry a revolver, and it didn't have to be a little J-frame, it would be this one. Okay. That felt a lot nicer. That was downright pleasant. Okay, here's a look at the two different sight pictures. And you can see that at 15 yards, that front sight obscures even a substantial amount of the larger target. But over here, on that shooting tree, those targets are very, very small at 15 yards. So I'm looking through the camera, guys, in case you think there's some magic going on here. It's not. I'm literally looking through the camera, so I may not be able to hit anything. So there you go. There is the front sight of the Performance Center 686. It's pretty awesome. That is definitely a nice performance competition or combat sight picture. Okay, and now the M19 carry comp has black on black. There is a small tritium insert in that front sight, but it doesn't do you a whole lot of good outdoors. So there is that sight picture. let's quit playing around with all this amateur ammo stuff and get on to the good stuff, the Just an Opinion hand loads. Yeah, so this is my hand load. And for the 686, which I'm going to start out with, I'm using the Bianchi Speed Strip. Speed Strip allows you to load 2 rounds at a time pretty quickly and easily. And then you just toss it. So I'm going to go to the dot on the left. And let me do single action first, give myself an opportunity. And I've also moved in a little closer. I'm at 10 yards. Okay, that was the first 6 with the 686, and that looked good. Okay, now on to the M19, and I am using a speed loader for that. So much for the speed part. Okay, I'm also going to go single action, give myself a chance to be accurate. The 6? Yep. Okay. That's not bad performance. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now that we know where those hits were, I'm going to try 6 more of each. Double action. Starting again with the 686. That was kind of a cheater's double action. I was really staging the trigger most of the time, which is easy to do with this gun. So that is for competition shooters, that is an advantage. And now the M19 carry comp, double action. This trigger stage is pretty nice too, actually. Okay. It looks like I did a little better with the 686, but I think I was shooting a little slower, or more slowly for you English majors out there in Colorado. You know who you are.